Hello everyone, my name is Santar Carana Navarro. I'm from Colombia and I'm right now here in this beautiful land in Colombia that we call Atenanzucoa, the land of the hummingbird, the land of thunders. I am the director and founder of the Tambora Foundation and also of the School of Ancestral Wisdom, both based here in Colombia. And I suppose the reason why you're watching this video is because you felt the call in your heart to support and to help, just as we did. So as we know, now we're facing the greatest challenge and the difficulties of this COVID-19 situation around the world, basically, as we know. And surely, as in many other countries, the situations are getting a bit more complex. In our case here, one of the situations that is making it very difficult at the moment is that many indigenous tribes have got infected now with the virus. We don't really exactly know how it happened because they live in very remote areas. And our elders are, many of them, very old ones and very important elders, are suffering of this right now. So there are many thoughts about how it could have happened. Maybe it was when some of them went to get some medical treatments in hospitals and things like that. Maybe when they returned to their villages, then it got spread. It could be through food contamination, who knows? But as we know, more than talking about how it happened, maybe it's about finding solutions right now. We have organized with different friends. There are beautiful friends who are also supporting and doing great help right at the Amazons. And at the moment, this call for help is because some of our elders, they've been displaced, families that have been displaced for a while from their territories. So they've been sent into a kind of land, it's a kind of a reservation, I would say, but it's kind of an area where the land is not very good. The government don't really support much, so their houses are very basic, are very, very rustic. And one of the main problems they're facing there is the cold. They get really, really cold, and rains a lot over there too. So now, when you put together all these conditions and you get the fact that one of our few, actually, of our greatest elders and very dear to us are sick now, and their families getting sick too with this COVID, it's very complicated. So we really want to help. This is why we call this campaign Help Us to Help, because we want to support them on the basic needs and to support them on the process. So we have created this campaign to ask for your help, because helping us, you are helping us to help them. So we have spread this campaign into 3 stages for the moment. It might grow, we will see where we can go. But at the moment, the very first thing that we want to do is to help them with quality of life, really, which is something as simple. The phase number 1 is just to give them warmth, basically helping them to get warm. So getting proper clothing for them, like thermal clothing, thermic blankets, and everything that can help them to get warm. Because obviously there is nothing worse than feeling sick and being really cold. That doesn't help. So we want to help them to at least feel warm, just to at least feel better with themselves in their beds. That's phase number 1, which is, it sounds simple, but it really means a lot for them. That is the when I spoke with them about okay, where do we start, they say, oh look, first and all, please, we're really cold, we need something for this cold, this is very cold. So that really breaks my heart as well. And because they're not really used to live there. If you understand, they're being displaced and they're put into this land, and they come from the Amazons, and now they're living in a super cold place. So anyway, that's phase number 1. Phase number 2 is going to be about replenishing them with also kind of basic sanitary things, such as alcohol, proper clothing, like clothing for like masks, gloves, everything washable. It's not of one use. It's just to be washed. All the details of this is going to be down there on the information. I'm sorry, I'm trying to compile the whole idea in my head right now, but we're describing everything exactly right here in the bottom in the description, so you will know exactly what we're going to send. So things as well as alcohol, as antibacterial gels, all these sort of things that you probably are imagining right now. Many of us know so much about this in the news and everywhere. So the second phase is the kind of sanitary. So it's supporting them with that. That was also asked by them because they also don't have any support on this. And then phase number 3 is going to be food-wise. So supporting them into getting them not only canned food or tin food, food that doesn't get damaged with time, but also food that we have traditionally here made that is very, very rich in proteins, especially coming from beans. So we have different food that, as you are going to see on the description, is going to be something that has been culturally accepted by them, and it's not like we are sending them what we think they should eat, but something that by them is accepted, and also making sure that we're not just imposing something, but just like really supporting them in their own needs. So anyway, this is a long video already. Thank you so much if you have watched so far. We are doing these best efforts with the School of Ancestral Wisdom. So we are asking for this support to help us to continuing this work, and to be able to continue helping as much as we can. Obviously, for us, it's difficult to sustain ourselves at the moment. So any help that you can send us, that's going to be really great. Thank you so much for watching so far. And yeah, please have a look at the information where everything is going to be more detailed. We are still in the process of setting up the whole foundation and everything, because there's lots of work here that needs to be done in Colombia to finish all that. So at the moment we're doing it as a personal campaign, but we very, very shortly are going to be all set up and finishing all the paperwork. There is already a lawyer, there is already an accountant working on it, and hopefully within the next couple of weeks we're gonna get that done. But in the meantime, I thought, you know what, better than just keep waiting and waiting until that is done so we can do something. We really need to do something right now. By this Friday, tomorrow, we are actually doing the first move. So what I've organized was collecting clothing and collecting blankets and everything from friends and family and all that. So tomorrow we are gonna do a first brigade to go there, obviously super well protected and everything, because the area is in an emergency area right now, emergency zone. So we're going to go and deliver together with the indigenous army. There's like a indigenous army amongst themselves that are going to help us to deliver all this. So thank you so much once again for watching this, if you have gone this far. If not, together we can do it. Thank you so much for helping us to help. We're really looking forward to be able to do this. Thank you so much for watching.